There's a fire, but no fire brigade. So tonight we are losing this fight. So tonight is
Hey guys, it's TNT here. How's it going? Now, as you guys can see, I have a Black Ops 4 Blackout review for you. Now, I have been completely loving this game. I've been pretty much addicted to it. I pretty much got it, I think, late on Saturday night. So I've had it for, like 5 or so days now. Also, I don't know if you guys can tell my voice, but I'm a little bit sick. It's been really annoying. Hopefully you guys can't tell that much. So yeah, I'm doing a review of this game. So pretty much right now, I have played for about 20 hours. I'd say that's somewhat decent. That's decent enough to make a review on it. I average right now, I just played a bit. I'm averaging maybe like 7 kills a game, and I'm like level 20, 21, something around there. So yeah, I'd say I'm somewhat qualified. Hopefully this can help you guys make a decision on whether or not to buy this. And yeah, so I guess I'll get into the video and see you in a bit. Alright guys, so for the beginning of the video, I want to talk about some of the really good parts about this game. It has a lot of really good parts and I'm super happy with it. So pretty much one really good part about this game is the driving. The driving hasn't been in Call of Duty in a long time, and I'm really glad that they brought it back for Battle Royale. It's great. It's actually super smooth. Like it feels great. If you've ever played Halo, the driving controls are very similar to Halo, so they're not bad. You get used to them, and it's honestly really fun driving that game. Now another really important thing is balanced weapons. This is arguably one of the most important parts in a Battle Royale. Now, and you know how like in PUBG, you if you get a pistol and the guy gets an assault rifle, you're screwed pretty much. In this game, you can use a pistol to kill a guy who has, you know, like pretty much anything else. So the weapons, it doesn't matter too much about what you get at the beginning because you can still kill people, and it's not like that very much in a game like PUBG, and I really love Call of Duty for that. Another thing is that this game is super fun. It's really fun. Like, it's addicting. I've literally been playing non-stop. It's great. So another thing, I don't know if this is just me, but this game seems pretty easy. Like when I first got it, I wasn't that good, but towards the end, it's just like it's really easy. And most Call of Duties are pretty easy. It doesn't take away from the skill factor or anything, but I mean, it just seems like it's a lot easier to win in this game than it is like Fortnite or PUBG, you know. Also meds, I really love the med system in this game. You can look it up. It's great. The bandages, everything can heal you to 150 health, except the trauma kit can heal you to 200, which is a cool aspect. I love all the meds and how they decide to do it. I think it's probably better than Fortnite or PUBG, to be honest. Now this game has a really cool like unlock system. As you level up, and it's not easy to level up at all. I'm only like level 20. I've been playing for about 20 hours. So pretty much the unlock system is really cool. Every 20 levels or so, you level up. You unlock a new playable character, and they're always really cool looking. There's also a free battle pass that has like 200 tiers, which is insane. Pretty much once you can level up your tiers, I think by doing like challenges and stuff, and you can get like crates, so it'll give you random stuff, or you can get like costumes and things. It's really fun. I completely did the Halloween one, and I got some cool stuff from that. Also bullet drop and leading targets. Now honestly, if Call of Duty didn't have this, I think that, or if Battle Royale didn't have this, I think it would be a lot worse than it is right now. So as you guys might know, Call of Duty is usually hit scan, which means that when you pull your trigger, the bullet instantly goes to them. It doesn't have like it doesn't have a certain velocity. It doesn't have bullet drop. You don't have to lead. You just aim at them and shoot. So Battle Royale, the Blackout mode, this has bullet drop and stuff, and it's great because, you know, you have to lead your targets. It just adds another skill gap that you have to pass through. And you have to aim above your targets. It's honestly really fun. If it was just hit scan, I think this game would be so boring. I'm glad it's not like that. Now also, Call of Duty is known for having really easy and manageable recoil, for me at least. It's super easy. That's another boring part about Call of Duty. But this Battle Royale mode seems to have a decent bit of recoil, especially with like the Rampart. That thing has a bunch of recoil. It's pretty bad. Same with like the marksman rifles and stuff. They have insane recoil, and I love how they have a lot of it, because normally it's super easy to control that, but it's definitely not easy to control the recoil on this game. It's still way easier than PUBG or something, but that doesn't mean it's easy. So another thing, I think that this game Blackout is much better than the zombies or the multiplayer. To be honest with you, zombies is pretty fun. The multiplayer is pretty fun. I'd say multiplayer is probably the best that we've had so far on the new gen consoles. And I used to play a lot of multiplayer back in the day, with the older Call of Duties. I played a lot of multiplayer, but after a while, you just kind of get sick of it. And that's why I've been playing a lot of Rainbow Six, Fortnite, PUBG. Those are like my favorite games, and it's because you actually have to think about what you're doing. It's not just a run and gun game like normal Call of Duty, and that's why I think Blackout is much better than multiplayer or the zombies. If it really, you don't buy this new Call of Duty for the multiplayer, the zombies, or at least most people don't. It's really the Blackout's the best part for sure. Now also, something people were super worried about is the inventory management. Some people think it might be like confusing or whatever. I can assure you it's not that bad at all. Like, you get used to it. It's not as easy as like on PC or something, obviously, but after a little while you get used to it. And I truly think that Call of Duty did the absolute best they could with designing a smart and inventory management system, and it's not that bad. So I'm pretty impressed with it, honestly. Now also the gliding / parachuting. Now I'm not sure if you guys know how gliding works in this game, but you jump out of the helicopter, you go towards the ground a bit, and then you can like lean up and like fly across the map. Honestly, I really like that. It's easy to do in this game. It doesn't take much effort, Then once you get to a certain altitude, you deploy a parachute, which I really like because it helps you have a more precise landing. Xander's not a fan of this feature, I guess because he thinks it makes it harder to turn or something. I like it, but yeah, that's another really good thing about this game. So now I'm going to get into some of the bad parts, the parts that aren't so good about this game, and to help you guys make a better decision on whether or not to buy this. Alright guys, so I need to talk about some of the bad parts of this game. And there are definitely some pretty bad parts to this game, to be honest with you guys. One of the most annoying is that armor is extremely overpowered. If you get level 2 armor, then that gives you a 40% reduction damage. And if you get level 3, that gives you a 50% reduction, along with protecting your head, which is completely just retarded. It's honestly, I think armor needs to be nerfed a lot, because it's if somebody has armor and you don't, then you're pretty much screwed, and it's a very low chance that you'll be able to kill that guy. Now also, bugs are extremely prominent in this game. There's a lot of crashing that goes on. In the games that I played, I maybe had 4 or 5 games where I get in and I crash. My PS4 crashes, or the application crashes, and it's just super annoying. I hope they fix it eventually. Also, I'm not sure if anyone else is having this problem. Xander says that pretty much it has to do with like the NAT type or something, but it's like joining your friends in this game is horrible. For me and Xander, at least. You guys might not have the same problem, but pretty much it seems like whenever I try to join Zandy, it just doesn't work, and we have to just keep doing it over and over again for like 20 minutes straight. Sometimes and then eventually it'll just work. We'll just get lucky and it'll work, and it's annoying. I mean, I hope they fix that. Xander says it's been going on since like BO2. I haven't noticed it. but it's definitely a big deal in this game. Also, there are a few visual glitches. Honestly, it's not that bad at all. The visual glitches, they're definitely manageable. I mean, I've had maybe a few here and there. It's definitely not as bad as some games I played, so it's not a big of a deal, but they are here and there. Also, this is a big one for a lot of people. You guys, you have to keep in mind that this is a $60 game. Now, Fortnite is free. Alright, keep that in mind. Fortnite is still a super good game, and it's completely free. So, yeah, I mean, it's hard to compete with free, and for a lot of people that might turn them off of this game, it being so expensive, you know, $60. But I feel like the money is definitely worth it for this game. Although it is a lot of money and it's kind of annoying. Now also another problem is that it's really extremely hard to fight multiple people in this game. Like in Fortnite, you can pretty easily take on a squad, depending on how good you are. You can outbuild them, you can edit, you can shotgun, you know, and you can take out a squad. But on this game, it's really hard to do that, mainly because of like armor and stuff, and they have so much health. If they all have armor and they're shooting at you, you can't do anything. You're pretty much screwed. And I mean, I've been able to take out duos before, but squads, I can't do that. It's super difficult. Also, another problem is that there's friendly fire in this game, and I don't think they plan on getting rid of it. Now, Fortnite used to have friendly fire, and they got rid of it, thank God. And there were definitely some times that I killed Xander. I can think of a few in particular that were super funny, but I mean, it's honestly, I don't like friendly fire. I wish they would just get rid of it. There's no purpose to it, and there have definitely been some times when I shoot Xander or Xander shoots me, and it's just annoying. Also in this game, rocket launchers are extremely annoying. I thought I should mention that. It pretty much makes helicopters completely useless in this game, just because you fly up in the air a little bit, some guy locks onto you with a rocket launcher and kills you, and you're dead. So pretty much, I can usually manage to fly, I don't know, a few hundred meters, and then some dude locks on me, I have to jump out. The rockets fly super fast in this game. They're really good against vehicles. Against people, they're pretty much useless, but against vehicles, they're really good, and it pretty much makes helicopters useless, so just don't pick those up. I wish they would nerf the rocket launcher, maybe make it so it can't lock on as quick, or maybe make it so that the rocket flies slower and is dodgeable. I don't know, it's just something I thought I should mention. Now, also, I thought I should probably mention this, the time to kill, I've kind of touched on it a little bit with the armor and stuff, but the time to kill, this is honestly one of the worst, probably the worst part about this game. Has a super bad time to kill, and it's, I mean like, you can use an entire mag on somebody and they just won't die. And keep this in mind, I mean, you start off with 150 health, which is normal, or which is more than normal Call of Duty, okay? Then also, you can use a trauma kit to get yourself up to 200 health, okay? That's a lot of health. And then you can have level 3 armor, which gives you a 50% damage reduction, and you are pretty much unstoppable. Literally, you just can't die. It's so annoying. Like, you can shoot it, a lot of times you have to use an entire magazine in somebody, and you know, it's pretty horrible. So if you guys hate games that have a really high time to kill, then maybe you shouldn't get this, because it might just annoy you. Also, one of the worst parts about this game, again, is that this is the worst game I've ever seen it in, to be honest with you. It's campers. People camp in this game like crazy. I mean, literally, I'd say about half the people who play this at least are camping. The game I played just before I started recording, some guy camped with a shotgun and killed me. I just had no idea he was there because he didn't move, so I couldn't hear him. It's super bad, especially in circle and stuff. It's just the campers are insane. Way worse than PUBG, way worse than Fortnite. It seems like almost everyone's camping. So yeah, those are some of the really annoying parts about this game. Now I'll get into who I recommend this game for. Alright guys, now who do I recommend this game to? I recommend this game to people who want a smoother game than PUBG, but without the building aspect of Fortnite. Now, pretty much, Some people think that the building aspect of Fortnite is really overwhelming and confusing, and they can't get a hold of it for some reason. And I totally understand that. And this is great. This would be great for them. This would also be really great for people who like PUBG, but it's just too badly optimized. And you kind of need a god computer to run PUBG, and it's pretty annoying. So this game, I mean, obviously Call of Duty has a huge budget because they're a AAA title, and so that means they have the money to make this game optimized. They know what they're doing. They've been making console games for years and years. So this game feels pretty smooth. I mean, I heard it's 60 FPS. Obviously, you guys may have heard that the connection, or the connection to the server is like 20 hertz or whatever. I honestly don't understand it too well. Xander does, but that's kind of annoying. But it feels pretty smooth for the most part, and I would definitely recommend this to people who want a smoother game in PUBG but don't like the building of Fortnite. Now, another type of person I would recommend this to is old COD fans. Now, I'm kind of an old COD fan because I used to play a lot of Call of Duty back in the day, but it just kind of got old because it was the same game over and over again with a different theme, and I wasn't a fan, so I stopped playing Call of Duty. And because I like the strategy games and stuff where you have to think. But if you are an old COD fan, you haven't played it in a little while, but you want to see what the new Call of Duty's like, this is definitely a very good Call of Duty to try out. Especially if you like Battle Royale. This Battle Royale is amazing, and I recommend you try it out because I think you'll really like it. Also, I want to recommend this to people who have never tried a Battle Royale game, but they want to get started. I won't recommend you start with Fortnite because it can be kind of confusing. Fortnite's a hard game. There's a lot to to capture. There's a lot of stuff you need to know. PUBG, the gun mechanics are really hard, honestly, and if you're not a god at PC, then I wouldn't recommend you play it, or I wouldn't recommend you try it as your first Battle Royale game. And don't try PUBG on Xbox. That's a whole nother story, but that game's trash. But pretty much, if you want a simple game to get you into Battle Royale, I'd say this is the #1 game you should pick. It's great, super simple. There's not a whole lot you need to know. I pretty much understood the entire game within like 3 days of playing it. For a little while, it's honestly pretty simple. So yeah, those are the kind of people I would recommend this to. Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed this video. I definitely know a lot of people who could seriously benefit by watching this. People who are on the fence about buying Call of Duty. They don't know if it's good, if it's bad. They're looking forward to it. They want to know what it's like. I hope this video helped you. I hope it helped you make a better decision on whether or not you want to buy this game, whether or not this is a game you're looking for. I personally recommend you buy it, but that's just my opinion. You can do whatever you want. That's the whole point of this video, was to help you make a good, educated decision on buying this game. So yeah, I guess I hope you guys enjoyed, and goodbye.
Just go away with my darling.